What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Juke.
And it's your girl, Daro.
Our connection so raw. Relationship will never fall. I love you, flaws and all. We making money moves like we play ball.
I love you, babe. You mean so much to me. And
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Juke.
And it's your girl, Daro.
And we back
With another
video. Hey, get it, hey, get it. So, what we doing?
Today we doing story time.
For real this time.
For real this time. And if you didn't watch, make sure you check out our video. That's
I
posted.
just pranked her
Yeah, she just pranked me.
right before this, literally.
Same clothes and everything.
So I'm gonna start where it first ever started.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, it was this one girl who like I had on Snapchat, and she posted a picture of her. Well, low key, let me rewind. We had met at a party. Like, I was gone, so I don't remember much for real. Like, I don't remember like seeing people's faces and stuff like that. You know, it's a party.
Me, y'all.
So, like, her friend introduced her to me, and then, like, but I didn't remember because, like I said, I was gone. And so then this same girl had posted her on her Snapchat, like, probably, like, a few days or weeks, like, gone by.
Yeah.
And then, so, I had turned to my friend. I'm like, should I try to mess with her? Mind you, I didn't even know, like, if she like girls, nothing. Like, I instantly was just like, should I mess with her? And then my friend was like, yeah, she cute. Like, you should go for her, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, bet. And, like, I never did that with nobody. Like, I never was just like, oh, should I go mess with this person? Should I go mess with this person? Like, it was like they was always coming to me because it's hard to know, like, if a film is gay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if you straight, like, you could dress like, you know, a film, like, who gay, whatever. But, like, if you stud,
Like, you gay.
you gay. Like,
You know you gay.
Like, yeah, it's some girls that dress, you know, more masculine, but still, you could tell what a stud is, and, like, you know, they gay for sure. So, like, I was never the type to just go out there and be like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to mess with this girl and this girl. Like, I always waited for them type stuff. But this time, I'm like, I'm going to make my moves. And so, I had asked the girl, like, for her Snapchat and stuff like that. And so then that's when I got her Snapchat.
And the message is probably going to be on the video. So, okay. So she asked for my Snapchat, and I gave it to her. I guess I really don't know like every detail. Obviously, it was freshman year. But yeah. So she asked for my Snapchat, so I gave it to her.
No, the other girl gave it to me.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. So the girl that she was just talking about, she gave her my Snapchat because she slid up like on her Snapchat of a picture of me.
Right.
So she gave her my Snapchat. And then she snapped me. Like, no. She didn't snap me that day.
Right, not
she
right away.
She waited, like, I think it was, like, weeks.
It was a minute. Like, we was friends on Snapchat for a minute before I slid up.
Yeah, I think it was, like, weeks or something. Yeah. So, I had posted this song lyric. Like, it was, like, a song or whatever. So, I had posted it on Snapchat. I was like, this is my song. And she slid up. She was like, yeah, this that crack. And she didn't even know the song, y'all. Like, she did not know the song.
Yeah, so I had no idea what song that was, but, like, I'm like, oh, shoot, like, what if she say something like, you know, what's your favorite part? Something like that. So I'm like, okay, I gotta look up the song for real. So I looked up the song, and then it was, like, Young Blue in there, too. So I'm like, okay, bet. Like, I could say, like, I like this part. Because the song was about, like, you know, wanting dangalang and stuff like that. You know, I'm not on that stuff. So I can't just be like, oh, yeah, that's my song. Like, for sure.
I was like, what?
So then I was like, oh, yeah, like, Young Blue part my favorite. Like, blah, blah, blah. His part go hard, stuff like that. So then that was just kind of like a leeway into us talking. And then it kind of just went from there. Like, I was like, I think I asked you, did you want to meet up or something?
Yeah, I think she asked me like, did we want to meet up? And I was like,
but I was just like on some friendly stuff, like for real. Like I
me
was,
too.
I was dead ass just trying to be cool, like, cause I had just got a relationship like not too long ago.
And we even both said that, like,
right?
we were just trying to be cool, like not trying to be in a relationship.
But like, even though like I had said to my friend like, should I try to mess with her? Like, yeah, that was my first intention. But like, when I really like got to know her and stuff, like I was just trying to really be cool with her. You know what I'm saying? Like I was originally on some stuff just to be on some stuff. Like it's not like I was even looking for a long relationship. Like that, I'm gonna be honest with you.
She didn't think we was gonna last, y'all. Basically.
No, not even that. It's not that I didn't think we was gonna last. I wasn't looking for something that would last.
Yeah, I
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like I was kind of just. You know what you're doing. You get out of a breakup, and trying to be on your own stuff. Like that's what I was on. Like I was just on my own stuff. So, but when I got like started to get to know her, like I really was just trying to be on some cool stuff.
Yeah, we were trying to be just cool with each other before we got into dating. Cause we didn't start dating until like 4 months.
Right,
later.
like 4 months after like we first met.
So that's when we started dating, because we wanted to like build a friendship before anything.
Right.
But yeah.
So we had ended up meeting up at Panda Express. And I was so nervous. Like I was not eating my food like whole time. Like I was not touching my food. And usually I'd be smashing, especially from Panda Express. Like, cause we get like these meals and we can use those like at Panda Express.
For free? Well,
right. Well, it's
not
not
free, but you don't have to
it's
pay
a
in
whole
moment.
process, whatever.
Yeah.
But so she had put out her ID to like use her meal or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I got it, and she like she was surprised. She was like, really?
I was like, for real?
I'm like, yeah. Like I got you. I'm like,
and she had to say it like 3 times because I didn't hear her. Like I didn't hear her like the first time.
For real.
When she said it, and then she was like, I got it. She was like, I got it. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm like, yeah, you already know, I got it. But with my little meal swipe. But so then we had sat down. And we sat like I don't know why, but it was like a giant table, like a giant table. Like it was a circle, like even the booth around it was circle. Like
a lot of people sit there at once.
I would probably say like 10 people could fit at this table. And the 2 of us decided to sit at this table.
I feel like I know why, because like it got like this, like you can't really see us.
Right.
Like everybody else can't see us. I feel like that's why we sat there, because like we wanted privacy kind of, and like. Yeah.
So we sat at the biggest table in the room, but once we got to talking, like we was just talking
about every
and anything. I can't even tell you what now. Like every and anything. It was like we been knew each other.
I know one thing we really talked about, like that we both remember is like when I was telling her what happened to my leg.
Oh yeah.
I have like a little.
That's the one thing I for sure remember.
Yeah, like, I have a dent in my leg or whatever, and like I told her that, and I still remember it. She still remembers. She still talking about when I told her that.
For real. That's like the one thing I remember from our conversation.
Cause I feel like it was so deep, and like I never told nobody that when we first talked.
Right, like it was our first time ever meeting. Right. And like she was like, connecting with me on a different level. So
I was just telling her all types of stuff.
Right. So, but yeah, that like we really became friends quick as hell, like best friends.
Like besties.
So that day, what happened? What happened after that?
So that day we came from Panda Express. We went to her room. Cause we was living in the freshman dorms or whatever. Yeah. So we went to her room, and what happened when we went there?
Nothing. We was just chilling for real.
Yeah, we was just chilling and like listening to music and stuff.
Playing the game.
Yeah, playing the game a lot. Yeah. And then y'all, she tried to kiss me, y'all. Right? I denied her. I was just like, no, like I feel like we shouldn't. And then what happened? I think I left after that.
Not right after, like it wasn't like I'm about to leave.
Oh yeah, like it wasn't right after that, but like we were just chilling. But after that, and then I left, and then Did I block you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I blocked her on Snapchat. And then she texted the girl, like she snapped her. She was like, tell Dorothy to unblock me, blah, blah, blah. And
I wasn't going for it. I was like, this girl, we just met. We was cool and like, we was talking on a deep level and she gonna block me. I'm like, girl, bye.
But like, I already knew I was gonna unblock her. Like, I wasn't just gonna like block her and like never talk to her again. I already knew I was gonna unblock her. Even when she told me to, like she told me to.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, and what was I? Oh yeah, so she told her to unblock me, right?
no.
I said that all wrong.
I told her to tell you to unblock me.
Yeah, so she said that, and then after that, I unblocked her. We was talking for a while after that, and I think I blocked you again.
Yeah.
I don't even know what for. Do you?
I think some irrelevant ass person had told her to some shit.
Yeah, something like that. But I had ended up blocking her, and then I unblocked her again. Obviously, that same day, literally the same day I unblocked her. Probably like the same hour, honestly. And so I unblocked her, and then after that, we just started chilling. Like literally started chilling every day.
We was a sneaky link.
Yeah, she was really my sneaky link.
We became a sneaky link for real.
We even worked at the same job.
Yeah.
And like after work, like we'd get up at like 1. Like we'd go to each other like.
And nobody ever knew. Like besides my inner circle that I had my freshman year, like and the only reason they knew is because like they lived across from me. Like they lived in the same building as me. She was always in my room, so they would see her and stuff like that. Yeah. And like we would low key like go around other people too, but they still didn't know. Like they thought we was just friends.
Or something
like which we was at the time. Like we was literally just friends, but we started to become friends with just more than just friends. That's what I was trying to say.
Friends with benefits.
Yeah, basically. Like we would go have sessions like with people like we would like,
and like we would still like leave like together like everything.
Right. Like people would see us, but nobody just caught on.
And like even with like people who did see us together, like they knew.
They had to. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, we were sneaky for real.
Yeah.
For real. But then I was tired of that. We started hanging out. We started going out places too. Like I told y'all, we was matching with people. I got clips of us in the car together. I'm gonna show y'all that. Like, I borrowed my friend's car and we'll go places. Like the first place.
She buy my food, y'all. Like she took me to Taco Bell. She bought my food. I was like, damn, okay.
For real. One time we went to Walmart.
She bought me some lighters.
Yo. I don't know. We was just having fun. Like it was our freshman year.
Yeah.
And then so this is when she moved to Chicago moved back to Chicago, and I was on the my side of the state, like still in Michigan, and then I decided to go out to Chicago, but wait, was this my very first time in Chicago, right? Yeah. So this was my first time ever going out there to see her, and we wasn't even together yet. But I was about to ask her to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So so I literally drove out there just so I could ask her that, and
she brought me a lot of gifts.
Yeah. Like it's because we hadn't seen each other since we had finished school, and it had already been like a month. I think like a month, and like I was working at this thrift store, so I would like find little knickknacks and stuff that I would like keep and like get for her and stuff like that. And then I also got her like some clothes, some shoes. Like I don't know, like people say like like don't have like materialistic girlfriend, stuff like that. And like that's the thing, she not materialistic. Like she never asked me for nothing. Like I'm just the type to like, that's how I like to show my love and affection to people, is through gifts.
That's
like
how
even
I
with my
too.
family and stuff, like I like to give people stuff to show my love and appreciation for them.
And just to see they smile,
right?
Like they happy with what they got.
Right.
They got what they wanted. Like just be happy
right.
to see.
But I mean, like even if she did ask for stuff, like okay, ask for stuff, like
yeah, I don't really ask
for
nothing,
care,
though,
but
so like she don't ask for nothing either. Like we just don't ask for nothing.
Right.
Like,
it's
we
like
need
we
it, yeah.
Right. Like if it's something we need, clearly we gonna ask for that. But if it's something we want, like we'll kind of just say we want it and then just leave it at that.
Yeah.
We don't really expect nothing out of it. But like, you know, say like her birthday come around and I remember she wanted this, like I'll get that for her.
That's exactly how she is. She remember everything I talked about I wanted and she'll give it to me.
Yeah.
That's how I am too. Like if she tell me she wants something, she gonna get it.
So I had ended up getting her a bunch of stuff, like some Crocs, stuff like that.
Still got them.
Period. And so I had like wrote in the card, I was like, will you be my girlfriend? And so she had read the card and then she's like, no, or no, she didn't say no.
I'm lying.
She's like, she's like, I'm gonna tell you later.
So I didn't tell her that day. I told her the next day.
The 25th.
Technically, it was the nighttime still, but it was until the 25th.
Right. So technically, I asked her to be my girlfriend on the 24th, but she said yes on the 25th.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about because the 24th really could have been our date.
Right, literally.
But I love that it's 25 because it's 5/25.
Right, me too.
Like I like how it's like that. And we were saying how when we get married, like what if it fall on like 5/25/25?
That'd be so dope.
Like that'd be so dope.
So dope.
So, but yeah, so then she ended up answering the next day and she said yes.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, so then what happened? Well, we was just cool the rest of the time in Chicago. We went downtown. King.
Oh. Yeah, we went downtown.
We went on our first date to the arcade.
You probably gonna post those pictures.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, on the video. Probably gonna post those
so
pictures.
So y'all see those too.
We still got them. Best believe we still got the videos from the arcade. Yeah. That was our first date. If y'all didn't
The Chicago
get that,
Bean.
Yep.
We went to the Bean.
Yeah, we went to the Bean.
We did a lot of stuff.
What else? Yeah, we was with my cousin a lot of the time.
What else? So then, like, after that, I go to Chicago a lot. Like, I didn't have a car yet, but I'll rent a car. Like, literally, I will rent a car to drive 4.5 hours. Or no, not 4.5, just 4 hours. Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes 4.5, depending on the traffic, to Chicago, like, to see her. And so we, like, literally, we would see each other every month. Like, I made sure we see each other every month.
She even picked me up. So I had went to Vegas. Like, that's my, like, where I was born. So I went there to, like, visit family and stuff. And, like, I was gone, I think, for, like, 2 months. Mm-hmm. And she ended up picking me up from the airport. Like, she drove, picked me up from the airport.
Shoot, I got her a ticket.
Right,
I got her a plane ticket because she was in Vegas for so long. I'm like, you need to come home. Like, it's time to come home. Because those was the only, like, 2 months, well, actually, only 1 month that I didn't see her because she was in Vegas. Well, no, because I still see you that month. So I literally seen her every month.
Yeah, she seen me.
Because, like, I seen her the day before she left to Vegas. And then, so that was that month. And then the next month was when I picked her up from the airport in Chicago. So I really could have had you flown out to Michigan, though. And then just drove you back to Chicago. But whatever. Each or.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, so what else happened?
So yeah, after that we was just posting each other.
Yeah, we finally started posting each other. Like even when we first started dating, we wasn't posting each other.
Yeah, we was just like keeping it on the low because like we didn't want everybody in our business. Like you know, people be talking.
Right.
So we didn't want people in our business. We still don't to this day.
Right.
Like we just private. We a private couple. And that's how we like it. We don't like everybody in our business.
But not hidden.
Yeah, not hitting.
Everybody know we together.
Relationship.
Everybody know we together.
Best believe everybody know.
Everybody.
Like when they see her, they see me.
Even when you see us walk in the room, like you know we together.
Yes. Like if you see her walking in, you know I'm behind her.
Yep.
Like we always together. Like everybody, like people do not see us apart.
For real.
Like I couldn't even tell you the last time we was apart.
For real.
In front of people.
Yeah, so like after we ended up coming back to school, and then we lived in like these one apartments, and I had roommates, and she lived in the unit below me, but she never once slept in there. Like literally, she never slept in there. She always slept with me in my apartment. So that was basically like her apartment too, but we really couldn't stay there no more because my roommates was on some other stuff. So then we ended up moving to like these other apartments with this other roommate. And she was cool.
She was real nice.
She was really nice.
I really liked her. She was nice to me. Like the other roommate she had, like they was nice to me at first, but then when we was hanging up with each other too much, 24/7, they got tired. I guess it was like they don't like me. So,
but I didn't. Period.
Period.
But yeah, so then after these dogs, bro.
Can we please video in peace?
No. Okay. So yeah, so we after we moved to Oakland, we stayed there until the end of the semester. Everything went good. Like we loved our roommate. She was nice. And then that's when we had to figure out where we was gonna move next. Like
And we didn't want to live on campus because we wanted to have our own space where both our neighbors on the lease.
Right. So, and like we wanted to be able to do our own stuff. Like there's so many rules and regulations when you live on campus in a dorm. So we didn't want to have to follow all those rules, especially we getting grown now. So
y'all already know the main reason.
Right.
Tree.
For real.
That's the main reason.
So we had to go. So that's when we ended up getting our own apartment. And that's where we in now. Like we stayed here for a whole year. Yeah. And then they decided they wanted to renovate it. So that's when we moved upstairs, like right above this unit.
So this will be our second year in this apartment. Well, not this. Well, this apartment. This is our second year.
So this is our second year here. So we finished this lease in like May.
So that's basically a whole nother year. Less than a year, but.
And then once that happened, we want to try to get a crib. So that's really our main goal because we got a dog now. You know, we want him to be able to run around in the backyard and do what he want to do.
And plus, I feel like if we could find a crib, like a house, like it'd be cheaper than what we pay now.
Right. We just want to find a crib to rent, not to buy or nothing like that right now. Like we want to really stack our paper and move where we want to move. Like when we gonna actually buy our crib. So right now, like our best option would be to rent. Because like what we pay right now for an apartment is damn near the same. It's damn near the same as paying rent at a house. Or like
a nice house,
or like kind of like a townhome or something like that. Like so.
I feel like a 3-bedroom house is what we pay.
For real, literally. But like, cause I know out here, like I guess out here is cheap. Like this was the cheapest place we could find in terms of like off-campus apartments. Like all the other ones was way more expensive than this for a 2-bedroom. And at the time we was thinking like, oh, we have to each have our own name on the lease. Like we wasn't realizing it's real world now. Like one person can be on the lease. Like we don't have to be roommates. Is like how they make it here, but we don't have to do that.
Because we sleep in the same bed. We don't use the other bedroom, so what's the point?
Right, so
either 1 bedroom or a house that's 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms that's for cheaper than what we pay now.
And then on top of that, we don't have laundry here.
Right.
We have to pay in the laundry room, like, for our laundry. And at other units, they actually have them in their units, so that's probably why they're more expensive and stuff like that. But we found like a townhome. It's a 1-bedroom townhome. And a townhome is basically
a house.
It's a house, but it's connected to another person. So in that aspect, it's like an apartment, but not really. Like it's not a whole apartment building. It's your own.
Right.
You know, it's away from everybody else. Like
Like, y'all can't even see nobody.
The only thing y'all share is your porch.
Right.
And then it'll have the 2 doors, so. But yeah, so we found a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. And it was big, it's nice.
Yeah,
like,
it's real nice.
It got, like, you know, the yard in the back, whatever.
Yeah.
So, and, like, that, it would be the same as what we pay now, which we wanted to get, like, cheaper or whatever. But, I mean, honestly, I feel like you getting, like, something better for what you paying.
Right.
Like, even though we getting 1 less bedroom, it really don't matter. 1, because we don't use the other bedroom, and 2, because you get in like everything else.
Right. You know.
Like, you getting way more space.
Right, you getting a whole kitchen.
Like, you got the island. So, like, you just got way more space, even though it's 1 bedroom. But honestly, we was looking at studios and stuff too, because we put our bed in the living room. Like, we like sleeping in the living room because our TV right here. I mean, we got a TV in our room, of course, but we just got the big TV out here. We got the game out here, like everything out here,
and,
right?
Just be out here. Like,
so, and like at first we was thinking like we probably wouldn't like no studio and stuff like that, but honestly, it's the same thing. It's really the same thing. The only thing that I don't like is like other people just coming in and seeing our bed out here. Cause like when we have company and stuff, we'll put our bed in the room, but. We trying to work on just putting our bed back in the room and sleeping in there.
Yeah, hopefully that work out. But
once we get like more of our apartment like decorations and stuff, we'll probably get back in there. Cause we'll feel like more like homey in the room.
Right.
Right now, it still got like boxes and clothes and stuff in there. Like we still unpacking a little bit, so it don't really feel like a place to sleep. But out here we straight.
Yeah,
we got couch covers on. Like we got stuff on the walls. You can see. I mean, some stuff fell off. But yeah, we sat out here. We sat out here. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all. So that's a story time. I know it was everywhere.
Yeah, it was kind of everywhere. We
kind of like a little update too.
Yeah,
where we at right now.
Basically,
from start to finish.
Yep. Finish.
Wait, no, I ain't mean it like that. I ain't mean it like that.
I'm like, finish.
No, from like from start to now.
I see what
there you
go. I'm like,
my fault. I wasn't even thinking like when I said that.
I know what you meant though. But yeah, so that's it.
That's it.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video.
If you did, make sure you
like, comment, and subscribe to Duro and Duro.
Duro and Juke, you know what it do. Oh, boo, boo, and we out, y'all.